All right. Welcome to the Truth is Real podcast. It's the education edition right here. This is the motivation edition. This is let's get to the real money and let's get out these situations that a lot of us are in at the present time. Again, this is your host Vito, and I'm doing something different. Uh, I've been doing the Truth is Real podcast for a long period of time. I'm not going to say long period, but I'm going to say for the last 2 years, and it's been involving. It's been opening up a lot of doors for me and been able to showcase a lot of ideas and topics that I've always wanted to talk about and speak on. And as I've been having these different podcasts throughout the last few months and years, I've been hearing a lot of different points of views, and a lot of times when we're talking, the main issue from both sides is money and career and just elevating yourself to somewhere bigger and long term than you are right this time at this present moment. So I've been thinking, and as I hear a lot of people, express themselves just about struggling and, trying to make ends meet and just trying to be able to, get out of a situation, leave a certain lifestyle, and become a more positive person and doing things you feel better when it comes to doing. So, one thing that I've always focused on, even as I've worked on being in certain businesses, the music world, industry, and so forth, always continued on trying to grow my skills and developed more knowledge in things that I knew was interesting to me and something that I know would be a fallback plan or something that could be long term for me. I never wanted to put all my marbles in one bag. I always wanted to have, just like in everyday life, when you're driving a car, I wanted to have insurance. If something failed, I wanted to have something to fall back on. And, that comes from the upbringing. My parents give me the knowledge and education and understanding that everything that is good sometimes does come to an end. And you have to always prepare for that time when that does end so you're not starting over from scratch. So one of the things that always came to my head was, making sure that I always continue to be in a career. And one of the careers that I've always chosen to jump into was the IT career. For me, it was a little bit different. I've always loved computers, always was involved in computers, and it was something that just came naturally to me. And as time has developed and as years and decades have gone by, we have seen how much computers are utilized in our everyday life. It's just growing and growing and growing with the AI and so much more technology, virtual reality, and so forth. It's not really going anywhere at all. Two fields that I was always told that if you get into it, it's something that you're always going to have plenty of jobs to go to and a lot of different careers, and it's not going anywhere. It was healthcare in the IT world. In healthcare, people are always going to need doctors, nurses, medicine, hospitals, and so forth. I doubt that people are going to never get sick again. So healthcare is always a field that, yeah, if you like healthcare, that's something that's always growing. Now it's very demanding. You work a lot of hours. You're there a lot of times, and it can be very demanding. But it is a great job, great career. You can make a lot of money in that, and a lot of people do go towards that direction. The other career move that's not going anywhere is IT. IT has been here, and the jobs are growing. As you see, you can look online, just type in IT jobs, and you'll see how many IT jobs do pop up that you are able to see and apply for. It's not something that's that complicated to get into. Just take some time, take some sitting down, take a little bit of a few different classes, and you can start IT within less than a year. It's something that, like I said, it's always developing, it's always growing. That's millions and millions of different positions that you'll see that are just popping up that may interest you. A lot of people, may think about IT. They should think about older people with glasses on sitting at a computer writing programming numbers and coding. And, with technology and the changes that have happened, that's not the same anymore. There's a lot of other avenues in the IT world that has nothing to do with actually programming. Simply just being able to troubleshoot computers and being able to help people troubleshoot is an avenue to start in. And I just wanted to briefly, today speak about a career path in IT. I've been posting different things online and just getting people to understand that don't ever think there's no hope when you feel like you came to a brick wall, because there are things you can do that can change your life. It may not change it within the next 24, 48 hours, but if you feel that you're looking for a change and long term change, this is something that you may want to listen to and sit down and actually think about. Starting a career in IT can start within less than a year, and you can start making some money within less than a year. And within less than 3 years, you could be making an average income than most people who did go to college and get a college degree. So it's something that can kickstart your career, something that can really take you to another level, if you actually strive and focus on what needs to be done. So I do want to speak on how to start a career in IT, and I'm going to start at the beginning stages because most people that I'm speaking to are people that probably have not pursued IT and probably never started working in the IT field. So this will allow you to know and get your feet wet and being able to get started in IT and see if it's something that it may be something you may want to do. And I speak to a lot of different people, but I also want to talk to the women because a lot of women, sometimes feel that their career move is the only move is when it comes into things that women like to do. If it's hair, nails, makeup, it's nothing wrong with doing that, and that's something that you can always continue on doing. Like I did state, I worked multiple and created multiple business as working in a career in IT. So I'm never saying do not focus on your dreams, do not ever keep on trying to aspire to reach the goals for your different dreams, but also think about a certain career path that if that dream does not work, or if it does slow you down, you actually be able to have a fallback plan. And not including to be able to build certain dreams, you have to make income. And why not have a career that you can take some of that money and reinvest into whatever business and dream that you would like to have in the near future? So again, I also say to women that this is a lot of these IT jobs are jobs that you are able to work from home. So if you do have a family and you're a single mom out here and you're not able to move around as much, help desk work, different jobs like security jobs, you are able to work from home. You're able to make a nice amount of money and able to have a flexible life. So that's something that I do think that a lot of women probably don't think about. Also, a lot of women are great in talking and communicating. Great customer service skills is something that goes a long way in help desk work and troubleshooting work. A lot of women use computers on a day-to-day basis. They use their cell phones. They type. They do a lot of different things that on an everyday basis that will help you build your skills in IT. So again, that's something that I think women also need to try to take a look at and pay attention to. Now, when we say how to start a career, this is a website I found. This is how to start a career in 9 steps. Now, again, yes, do some research. Do some research on your roles and positions. Look up IT roles, look up IT positions, watch some YouTube tutorials or YouTube videos on what that actual position is about. What does it entail? There's nothing wrong with just trying to do a little due diligence before you actually choose what career path you want to take within the IT world. And a lot of times you'll find things that you never knew about that may catch your interest, and you'll find out it's not as complicated as you may think when it comes to achieving this goal within working within the IT field. Create a short list. A lot of times, writing things down. A lot of times we don't write things down. Everything's moving so fast. We don't have time, or we don't make time to sit down and write down things that we want to accomplish. Write down what you want to do. Write down what the qualification is. Write down what the income requirement is. I mean, not the income requirement. Write down what your income requirement would be. Write down your goal to how long you think it's going to take you to get to that requirement by what you're looking at the qualifications that are needed. Some people have more qualifications than others, so everybody's starting on a different playing field. Now, learn the code. Now, that's something a little bit more detailed than everybody wants to do. Some people like coding. I'm gonna skip over that part because learning the code, it's not something you really need to do right now. And I'm going to skip all the way down to enroll in education. When I say enroll in education, I'm really going to earn certificates. And when I say earn certificates, these are not certificates that are going to take you 3 to 4 years to be able to accomplish. They will not at all take that long to do. One of the main certificates that most starting level, entry level IT people go for is CompTIA. A plus. It's a basic certificate. A base certificate that probably might take 1 month to 2 months to complete, and then you go ahead and take the actual test and get certified. It's the fundamentals of IT. With this CompTIA certificate, you can have this in less than, maybe not even, you might not even need really any job experience, but with job experience you would be able to get more income with that. So you have to remember, a certificate means a lot, but when you add that with job experience, it's going to give you a more of a boost when it comes to your income potential when you do start your actual first job within the IT field. But with this CompTIA certificate, you can get this CompTIA certificate. The classes, like I said, you can, if you're smart enough and you do good by just learning online. There's a lot of free online classes you can take for CompTIA. I mean, it's a lot of free online training on YouTube. The whole goal is to be able to go in, take that actual test, and pass that test and get your certification. And that's a great thing to have. It's a great thing to be able to get you started. And like I said, you can do that less than 3 months. So that's less than 60 days. You have your CompTIA certificate. Now, there's other certs you can get. They have ethical hackers, information system security, and more and more and more. It goes detailed in detail. But we're going to start right here with this CompTIA. This CompTIA is what I want you to go for first. I want you to start and get the CompTIA A plus certificate. If you look here, there's plenty of places that offer the training, but you want to go to the actual CompTIA website when it comes to taking your actual test. And it will actually show you locations of where you can actually take the CompTIA test. This is CompTIA. This is where all the certifications are. You have A plus, everything on here, Linux, security, everything you possibly can look for in the certs and training will be under CompTIA. As you see, you have training, e-training, virtual labs. It's a great website. On this website, these classes do cost. Now, um, you know, here's right now if you want to buy the actual exam, and you can see, you know, vouchers right here for one exam, $253. So let's say right now we're looking at $253 to start your IT training. And this $250 will, as long as it actually, sorry, not to start your actual training, but $253 will actually pay for the test, the exam. This is one exam. It's one exam. So you have to actually have your own training. Like I said, you don't have to go to CompTIA for your training. I mean, if you're able to just learn online, you can look at a lot of YouTube videos, and they can give you some free training for CompTIA. But this is how much the actual test is. When you actually pay this $253, you take the test, you pass the test, you get your cert in CompTIA. And they have different bundles and so forth, I guess, if you have to retake it, study guide and so forth, right there. So, once you get into that world and you learn, I think once you learn more about the CompTIA, you actually find out different avenues you may want to go into, networking and so forth, to actually start your career path. Like I said, they have IT career paths, computer support. This type of IT work involves providing customer service to help people with computer problems such as viruses. You often find computer support jobs with contracting services or full-time job companies. That is true. There's millions and millions of companies out here to do contracting. Now, I don't know, a lot of people know the difference between contracting and full-time jobs within an actual company. What the difference is, contracting, you are part of a contract company which outsources your work. Actually outsources your work to other companies where you'll be working for. So let's say you worked for CCI contractor, and CCI contractor did work for the government. Let's say they did work for, NIH. So hypothetically, you're working for the contractor company, but when you actually go to work, you're going to NIH and you're doing work for NIH. But you get paid by your contractor company. You don't get paid by NIH. You don't have any other government benefits that the government employees have. You have whatever benefits your contractor company gives to you. Now, a lot of times contractor companies will pay you a little bit more, but you won't really get as many benefits. Sometimes you probably would get health insurance now, but you might not get time off. You might not get vacation time. You might not get sick leave. You might not get holiday pay. You also may feel that when you're working within the company that you're working with, that you feel like you're not really a part of that company, because you're not. You're just really a contractor that's coming in to do one particular job. A lot of times, there's not any room to grow because you really signed up to do a particular job. Now, the upside to being a contractor is that if you're just starting off to get into the IT world and you're looking to get in quick and make some, okay money and build your resume up, it's a great opportunity. Contractors are always looking for new IT professionals to hire. They hire you very fast, and they get you in there. And a lot of times they will pay you a little bit more than you might get working for a regular company due to not having the same benefits regular companies would have. So if you are just passing your CompTIA and don't have any prior job experience working in the IT world, well, then contractor or contracting may be good for you and help build your resume up. Now, once you have about 1 to 2 years on your resume, then, guess what? You might be able to go ahead and get opportunity to move over to the federal side, or you'll be able to opportunity to apply and get a regular full-time position. So again, those are the differences between contracting and full-time positions. And as you see, we're going to start on the main focuses is help desk customer support area. These are most entry level, get you started, get your feet wet, and then from there you can see if you want to go into cybersecurity, app and software development, web development, network and systems, and that lets you a little more about that. Now, as you see, I want to show you something real quick. This is going to be in the Washington, D.C. area. The average, this is on payscale.com. The average help desk technician salary in Washington, D.C., it averages $62,000. Now, when I say 62,000, to some people that's not much. To some people, if you just started a career within the first 1 or 2 years, you never ever been in that career world again, and you don't have a college degree, it's coming in at 62,000 bad? I don't think so. I mean, average American in the household is not making 62,000. They're probably making about 40, 45. And that's in the Washington D.C. area. If you say on a national level, you might be at maybe 35,000. So 62,000 is not bad. I know it's not. You're not rich at that point in time, but let's be real. It's a great start off right now to get to that 62,000. Let's just go through what it takes for you to even become a help desk associate. Okay. How to become a help desk technician. Now, it doesn't take that much work. Honestly, it's not that hard. Like I said, women, you guys love to talk, you love to communicate. This could work for you. And, if you like problem solving and troubleshooting, it's not that hard. Becoming a help desk technician involves developing strong communication, customer service skills to assist users with hardware and software issues. Again, communication and communication, customer service skills. Not something that most people cannot have or cannot learn. Not that bad. Help desk technicians can improve their qualifications by pursuing post-secondary education, obtaining IT certificates, and gaining relevant experience through internship or volunteer opportunities. IT certs. IT certs. Like I did say, less than 3 months you can get an IT cert. The role offers flexible work environment, including potential night, weekend, and holiday shifts. So very flexible work environment. Very flexible. What is a help desk technician? A help desk technician is a professional who provides information technology service to users. These entry-level professionals help customers, employees, or both resolve technical issues, optimize their hardware and system softwares. In addition to general computer knowledge, help desk technicians possess excellent problem-solving, communication, and customer service skills. Not that hard. Entry-level position, 62,000. Do you know how to problem solve? Easy. We can problem solve. Take some time, learn how to do it. Not that big of a deal. Customer service skills, not hard. Communication skills, not that hard. What does a help technician do? Here are some things they do. troubleshoot user and issues. Nothing more than, hey, my computer won't turn on. Hey, I need to restart my password. Hey, I can't connect to the internet. Hey, my mouse is not working. Hey, my keyboard's not working. Hey, can you download this program for me? Hey, can you uninstall this program for me? Hey, can you run some updates on my computer? Now, if you're anybody that owns a personal computer at home and you had one for the last 6, 7 years, you probably downloaded programs on your computer. You probably troubleshoot your Wi-Fi not connecting. You probably had to connect different mice and keyboards to the computer. You probably ran updates. You probably have a firewall on your computer. A lot of these things you probably had to do. You probably had to troubleshoot if you didn't want to pay Geek Squad or someone else to come out to your house or bring your computer into Best Buy and get it fixed. You probably looked online and said, how do I fix this? If any one of you guys are listening to me now and that's what you've done in the past, IT, please take a look at IT. It's something that really might interest you. Using various communication methods. Traditionally help desk technicians provided support service in person or over the phone. A lot of times you don't do it over the phone anymore. A lot of times it's through chat, straight through chat, emails and chat. Sometimes you do call real quick, let them know the resolution. Sometimes you are remotely logging into the computer. Once they give you access to remote access, you really don't need them to do anything. You're basically using the computer like it's your computer. While these methods are still common, companies have adopted other technologies to offer better customer service. Some help desk technicians specialize in support services via email or online. These professionals may even use social media to help users quickly troubleshoot issues via familiar platforms. Documenting and technical support procedures. Women, again, you guys like to write. You guys like to write diaries and all types of things. I mean, not saying men don't like to write. We like to write also. But I'm just want to let women know this is an avenue for you because a lot of men already have taken on are taking on the IT world. And I'm starting to see more women come around to it. So when I do say talk to the women, I'm not saying the men can't do this either. I'm not saying the women can't do it. I just want to make sure women are also listening, understanding that this is a great avenue for you. uh, Technical writing. A lot of times you're just writing down procedures, writing down SOP procedures, proper procedures that companies need to follow within the IT world, and you're just documenting that. Something that, like I said, a lot of us can do, but we're not really thinking that. And again, you have maintaining computer systems. And that's, like I said, maintaining the hardware, making sure everything's up to date, organization of the different programs, backing up everything, and just making sure everything is running smoothly. And again, you say how to become help desk technician. Pursue post-secondary education. That's something if you want to do, you can do that. But I'm saying the number one thing is obtain your certifications. Your certs are just like going to college nowadays with the IT world. You can get you a couple certs, and like I said, in no time you make a certain amount of money. But I'm not saying if you want to go in and get, secondary education. Not saying don't do it. Something that you can look into. Gain experience. Like I said, get a contract position, entry level, do it for a year, build your resume up, and then go ahead and apply to another position with your experience in your IT, and then watch how that actually helps you achieve certain goals that you're looking for. Like I did say, apply once you do get that. So again, once you go through that process and you do start looking and you have that resume of the certs on there and you have a little bit of job experience, again, you're going to be able to come in about 62,000. That's 62,000 average just for a help desk position. And that's not bad. It's entry level help desk position. And if you really want to see, you're going to get great benefits: medical, dental, vision. Right now, like I said, the gender breakdown: 78% men, 21% females. So I do want women to understand it's a great market, and I think this 21% probably was a lot lower 10 years ago. So women are now starting to see the benefits of the IT world. As you see, the actual skills you just need is customer service, troubleshooting, help desk support. And like if customer service, you see, is 52,000. Just off the break by just having that cert underneath you, from a regular customer service person turning into a technical customer service person, you're making a little bit over $10,000 more just like that. And you see the difference in that. Now look here, help desk, tier one, entry level. That's not Washington D.C., but let's say entry level is a 63. you're talking about tier 2, one boop up, and that's just one bounce from one tier 1 to tier 2. You're looking at 72. I'm sorry, 71, 72 right there. So let's say 72. So when I said less than 2 years, you could be at 72. Okay. And look at help desk technician. After that, look at the opportunities you have. Yeah, system admin, network admin, support technician. And let's just click on these salaries real quick. Let's just see. Now you see, let's go. You want to go into, let's put Washington, D.C. in here. It does depend on what area you live in, because you know how that is. Depending on that, it could change some things. But let's go back. Okay, so let's say. All right, so average support technician. This is $21 an hour. I don't know what area this is right here, and that's average technician support. And you see how that goes up from there, entry level. All right. And if you're a help desk technician, I'm not gonna lie, system admin and network admin, these are pretty good directions to go into. Also, as you see, it starts to go up. These, like I said, it does depend on what area you're in. Also, then you have. So within about 5 years, you could be information technology manager. It's 93, and so forth. And last, I just want to say, a lot of people don't understand there are free classes you can take at Microsoft IT support specialist certificate. You can enroll in it, and you can take beginner classes, and um, they have different levels. It's just about 3 months, 6 courses. It's free from Microsoft. Free. It's free. And the thing about it with IT, as long as you can pass the certs and you pass the test, really, you don't have to pay for the classes. The classes are only people charging you if you need special hands-on approach. But like I said, if you know how to use your brain a little bit more and you're able to sit down, concentrate, and focus, then you can really do a lot of these free classes right here. Literally, free classes. So we can't complain. When you break it down, how much are you investing into your career? What did I say? It was $250 just to take the test. $250. You take the class. Let's say you find a class and you pay $250 for a class. You pay $250 for the test. Still $500. So you invested $500 for potential less than a year to averagely make the 62. Within 3 years, you could be at 80. And then within about 4 to 5 years, you could be at 100, 115,000. Keep on improving by getting your certs. Keep building your job resume up. You'll be able to work from home, flexibility, great income potential, great benefits, good time off. And it's not really that hard. So, again, this is something different. I just wanted to speak on this, and I'm really going to start having these online little refresher classes, just trying to help people out and answer questions and try to help people get into the world of IT if they are interested in doing that. A lot of times, we hear about it, but we don't know about it, and we don't really know the details of it. So that's what I want to do. I really want to be able to be proactive now and be more active and helping people and really show people that there are ways to actually build a career. Also, still continuing living your dream and not putting all your marbles into one box, and understanding that a 9 to 5 that some people talk down on and feel that is not something that to look up to understand that some people are living a great life working a 9 to 5, very stress free, and you too can be that person. Never let anyone take that dream and doubt away from you. Always let yourself know that if you put your mind and your work ethic into it, it definitely can happen. And if this is something that you really want to do and you really strive to do it, let me know. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want to hear more videos and see more videos. I'm sorry, and if you want to speak one on one or anything like that, because I think at the end of the day, as we all grow together and build together, this makes a stronger force. And I think that, I know what I've been through and decisions that I made in life that, if someone was able to talk to me a little bit more straightforward and, I had access to all the technology that everyone has now, I would be further in my life than I am today. So as I sit here and speak, this is something that I also am following. I'm also trying to achieve more and grow and become bigger than I am. So, this is the same lecture I would give myself if I was sitting down listening to me too. So again, I think anyone that's listening to this, I appreciate your support, and hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully it's something that will really be able to give you some guidance and knowledge to start your career in IT, and that one day that you will be able to be very successful in this world. So thank you again. Wish everybody a great day. This is Tuesday. I'm sorry, this is Monday. Apologize, and hope everybody has a great week. Thank you again.